Good evening and welcome to another Wednesday happy hour here with BreakTraders. We are thrilled to have everyone here tonight, and we're actually opening some new product. Will be our third and fourth breaks of the night are the new 2020 NFL Select Hobby Hybrid H2. We're very excited to get into that. And tonight, repping another sports-related shirt. This one is in honor of one of my good friend's sons who's battling cancer. An ode to the Bills Mafia. It is Landon's Mafia. So my jersey game might not be up there, but I've got a ton of great sports-related T-shirts that I'll be sharing with y'all. But that being said, I'm sure we want to get right into the action. We're going to be starting with break number 600 this evening. And we've got Jan here. We've got Joe Mama on the chat this evening. So feel free to reach out to her with any questions through the YouTube chat. She'll also be here sharing her insights. I know I'm excited for that. But before we get into this Prism Hobby No Huddle Break 600, we do have a auction to do. So that being said, we are gonna be auctioning off the Philadelphia Eagles this evening, and for that we are gonna start the bidding at $35. Bidding has to be completed in increments of 5. Thanks, Shannon. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm always trying to do new things and try new things, so I appreciate that. I'll also start rocking better hats too. Unfortunately, a lot of mine have green, and Jan has made it quite clear to me that I'm not allowed to wear those.
Oh, you're allowed to. It's just more funny.
All right, we have $35 for the Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles going to give you access to Jalen Hurts RC, Jalen Rager RC. We have 40 with Greg in the lead right now. Do I have 45? We're looking for 45 to give away or to get the Eagles in this one. And I mean, 45 would be phenomenal value. Would you agree, Joe Mama?
It's a pretty big steal right there.
Right. I mean, if you hit a Hurts or Rager or both, like you're making out on the positive there for sure.
Absolutely.
So
just
we have 45 with Kevin Thompson here. Do we have 50? Hey Harry, good to see you this evening. Now we're just waiting for Brett. We have 60 from Greg Kalina. 60 from Greg. We will start the 30-second countdown on that. As we at BreakTraders now, anytime there's a new bid during the countdown, the timer will restart. So until we announce that it is the final countdown. And I didn't mean to make that be the song, but I'm sure y'all will love to hear me sing it when we hit there. So let's get this 30-second. Yes, Jonah, your name will be on the team you bought to the left in whichever break you are in, or your eBay username will be Jonah. Looks like you have the Vikings, and that will be listed. So let's get this countdown started. We have 30 seconds on the clock with $60 as the first as the high bid for the Eagles. 25 seconds left. 20. Man, that was like the longest 5 seconds of my entire life right there. 10. And right now, $60 is the lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like countdown is complete with 60 right there. And we will go ahead and before we get started, just please send your payment to PayPal this evening. You can use the link that's in the chat, and that is the PayPal email as well. As soon as we get confirmation of your payment, we will get started. And while we're waiting for that payment for the Eagles, we will do our first giveaway clue of the evening. Oh no! Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a little smaller sheet than I normally have. I don't know what we did, but that's all right. So with this giveaway clue, you will have 1 minute to type the clue in the chat, and then that will enter you in for the giveaway. You'll also have 1 minute to guess the movie that this clue is tied to. So you have 1 minute to guess the movie that this clue is tied to, starting right now, and the clue is Icebox. Type Icebox in the chat to be entered to have a pull out of Saute's stock pot right here. Oh, crap. The movie guessing is over. Adam with it right off the bat. Wow, I must have done way too easily there.
It's pretty obvious.
It is pretty obvious, I guess. We're gonna have to come up with another giveaway. So Joe Mama, you can work on another one.
Right.
But here we'll pull for Adam right now. It is a mosaic 4-pack. Let's see what we've got here for Adam. Jalen Ramsey of the Rams, Deebo Samuel of the 49ers. We have a Jacob Eason RC, and then a touchdown Masters Rob Gronkowski. What a great pack out of the what a great pull out of the Mosaic Blaster for Adam right there.
Pretty good little pack for free there.
Yeah. I'm sure he won't be complaining.
No.
Alrighty, are we ready to go on the eBay, Jan? Perfect. Awesome. We are all set to go. The names are loaded. Here it is, Break 600, the Prism Hobby No Huddle 1-box auction. Harry, I did have Fumble Rooski as my last clue. I was like, that's the most obvious, right? But apparently I was wrong. Alrighty, let's get into this break.
Wonder if we can hit some good hits like we had last week.
I know. I
Saturday.
feel like we started off hot last week.
That was real hot.
Darren Fells, Mitchell Trubisky, the current backup for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. That Mitch Trubisky's going to Rich, and that Josh Allen is going to EPUN. And Josh will be followed up by an RC, and that's going to be a black and white right off the bat. Justin Jefferson RC.
Nice.
Wow, what a great
Jonah, right?
great start right there. And that Justin Jefferson of the Vikings going to Jonah. And here, Jonah, at BreakTraders, we mag them all the black and whites. And look at that, you have a second Justin Jefferson right after that to get going.
Fabulous.
What a great start right there. And don't forget to enter the Kid Reporter raffle.
Yeah, that 1-of-1 Jeremy Chin on Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it?
Yeah, it was Saturday. The 1-on-1 Jeremy Chin. 1-on-1 Jeremy Chin, 1-of-2 Chase Young, and an 8-of-10 CeeDee Lamb. All right, getting started with this pack. Looks like we've got a blue in here. We have Curtis Martin, Tyrod Taylor, Kenyon Drake, and the blue is going to be Keelan Doss, not the blue we wanted to see right there. Followed up by a James Morgan of the Jets. That Keelan Doss is going to be going to Rich, while James Morgan and the Jets is also owned by Rich.
I can't say I even know who Keelan Doss is. Have we ever pulled a Keelan Doss here?
I have not pulled a Keelan Doss
I don't
before.
remember seeing any Keelan Doss.
I mean, 72 out of 79. Looks like he had a whopping 11 receptions for 133 yards in his first season.
That's not bad. 11 for 132 or 33.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Stefan did that in a few single games. Alrighty, into our third pack, we have Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Julio Jones. Looks like we have a brilliant Patty Mahomes. That's a beautiful card right there. And followed up by a Jerry Jeudy RC. That Patrick Mahomes is going to Brett, not Brett Diddley, Brett, but a different and just as likable Brett. And then the Jerry Jeudy going to Lauren with the Broncos. I would love to see that select fill tonight, Haley. We have quite a few spots or quite a few breaks getting there close to closing. That pick your team select with 16 spots left, a division random with 7 spots left, and we also have a bunch of flash sales going on. We have 2 sales for Contender Optic. We dropped those prices a lot. And then we have that Origins Basketball 1-card random. I would love to see that get filled. And we've got that down to $75 right now. Alrighty, our next box of the evening. Or our next pack of the evening. Sorry, I misspoke there. We've got Ricky Williams, fitting since it was 420 yesterday. Sterling Shepard of the Giants. We have a Disco Emergent J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens. That is going to be going to Rich as well. Followed up by a Disco Lockdown with Troy Polamalu. That is a pretty card, and that will be going to Keith. And then our base RC is Anthony Jennings of the Patriots. Our next pack of break number 600. I'm excited to see this Select Hobby Hybrid as well. I know they're smaller boxes, but they could definitely be fun. Deshaun Watson, Champ Bailey, Jimmy Garoppolo, and we have a purple, and it is Teddy Bridgewater, followed up by your Clyde Edward-Helaire RC. What do you think of Clyde, Joe Mama?
Clyde, I don't know. He didn't have a great year last year, but I think that was kind of some injuries related, but I think he could have a better year this year as long as their line can hold up.
Yeah, I think it was really telling that they didn't go to him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like Tampa Bay was just consistently giving up, willing to give up the run. They were all out on Patty Mahomes, and yet Andy Reid, who I would say is a great coach, just didn't change.
They didn't go to their run game at all except for Patty.
Jamal Adams, Austin Eckler, Kawan Short, Terry McLaurin Disco, followed up by an Antonio Gandy Golden RC. Both of those are going to be going to Lauren with the Washington football team. Yeah, but Adam, I mean, Zach Moss, you'd argue, came on in the last quarter of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin Nelson of the Thick Boy Club, Matt Stafford of Fireworks, Christian McCaffrey, followed by an all-out Deshaun Watson, and then a Jalen Hurts RC.
There you go.
That Jalen Hurts is going to Greg, who purchased that as part of is an auction right at the beginning of this run. Can't really complain there.
Welcome, Greg.
Let's hope we can get some of the other big four going right now as well. Alrighty, we have Ed Reed, Emmitt Smith, we have a blue coming, and that is going to be a blue Taysom Hill, and it is 40 out of 79 going to Rich with the Saints, and then a Brandon Ayuk RC to finish that one up. Brandon Ayuk, I think he's going to have... He could be huge for the 49ers going forward, depending on what they do at that number 3 pick. You got to think that they're going for a wide receiver right there, a quarterback right there. You don't move up.
They moved up?
Yeah, they moved up from 12.
QB for sure.
Yeah. John Brown, Melvin Gordon III, Mike Evans, followed by a Patrick Mahomes go hard or go homie. That's getting the bang bangs just because of how it looks. And a Grant Delpit RC. That Patrick Mahomes going to Brett. And then the Grant Delpit RC for Cleveland going to Rich.
Were you surprised that Alex Smith retired this week?
I wasn't surprised given everything he's gone through.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad for him. I feel like he didn't really get given a fair shot in Washington last year. But
I thought he could have done really well this year.
Yeah, so did I. Myles Garrett, Miles Sanders, Adrian Amos, followed up, it looks like an auto, and it's the Jets, and it's going to be James Morgan. Right there, the James Morgan gold auto. That is number 1 out of 10. We will mag that up. Another gold auto.
Another gold.
And then Jake Fromm RC. That James Morgan going to Rich, and the Jake Fromm going to Joel.
Let's see if anybody sold any James Morgan on eBay.
I'd rather have James Morgan, with him and Jake Fromm being pulled back to back there. I feel like James Morgan probably has a better career potential than Fromm.
Well, yeah, because now who's left in Jets? They're probably gonna pull.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna draft someone, but there's still uncertainty there. Where Jake Fromm, I don't even think is gonna make the Bills roster this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So?
I don't think so. I think they will go with Josh and Trubisky,
Yep.
and then we will have Davis Webb as the practice squad QB.
Oh, okay.
Sonia Michelle, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, Chandler Jones. We have a red, and it is going to be Kerryon Johnson, followed up by a Kyle Duggar RC.
I was hoping Jake Fromm was going to be some good trade bait for us, for Bills.
I don't know. I don't think he's got a strong enough arm to be successful in Buffalo, but I don't know if even in the league in general. And then he had those issues coming into the league with some racist texts that he sent, and who knows how long it takes you to atone for that correctly and have your teammates feel good about that. Will Fuller Allen Robinson, DK Metcalf, followed up by a fireworks Josh Jacobs. That's going to be going to the Raiders. And then a Joshua Kelly RC. Yeah, those gold autos, back-to-back nights right there.
It's a sign of a good night, right?
It is a sign of a good night. We've got quite a few breaks that are getting close to filling. We'd love to go late this evening for everyone. Mark Brunell, Derwin James Jr., Cameron Jordan, followed up by an Eric Armstead of the 49ers, and a Chase Young base RC. And that Chase Young going to Lauren with the Washington football team. And we have 5 packs to go in break number 600. Yeah, Adam, I would agree with you. I think Washington is going to be good. I'm a big Fitzmagic believer, so looks like we've got a blue coming. Jarvis Landry, Ryan Tannehill, Alan Lazard. Our blue is going to be Jalen Reagor, blue RC. Look at that. What a great break for Greg. And then followed up by a Noah Igbenogby for the Dolphins, going to Keith. And that Jalen Reagor is 16 out of 79. So you have the nice lower number on there as well.
Eagles break and a Jets break.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't think you can complain if you're Greg this evening.
No.
Would love to see that Prism basketball go. Also, we have, it's just released today, so we can break it today. A Prism basketball fast break. We have 1 break of that available. It's a little more affordable if you still like the Prism products. It's only $110 for a 3-team random, compared to $220 for a 3-team random with the regular Prism. And I think there is 7 spots left in that. Kyle Van Noy, Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray, followed by a go hard or go home Michael Thomas, and a Christian Fulton RC. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Michael Thomas with Drew Brees taking off.
Yeah, so it's down to Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston. Who do you think is going to win the starting job at the beginning of the year?
I mean, I personally think Jameis is a better QB, but who knows? It'll be interesting. Drew Brees looked terrible last year. I feel like Jameis could have helped them out a lot last year as well.
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu, Landon Collins, Dante Culpepper with a blast from the past there, followed by a Lynn Bowden Jr. Disco RC and a Denzel Mims RC. Really solidifying the Jets break there as well with the Denzel Mims. All we need is a Perrin in one of these last two packs, and we'd be solid there. Looks like we have a purple coming up. Le'Veon Bell, Hunter Henry, George Kittle. The purple is going to be a Marlon Davidson RC, Thick Boy Club, followed up by an AJ Epineza base RC. And that purple out at 5 out of 35.
Man, all my comments are getting moderated. That's...
In the YouTube chat?
Yeah, I can't even paste a link to our site.
Yeah, I think sometimes they only let you paste the link if you're signed in as BreakTraders. Alrighty, our last pack of break number 600. Jack Doyle, Danny Amendola, Ian Thomas. We have an Aaron Donald unstoppable, followed by a Devin Asai RC for the Patriots. Alrighty, let's run down some of our hits from this box. Aaron Donald unstoppable going to Hokie Fan 1. The Keelan Doss blue going to Richard. Kyler Murray of the Cardinals going to Casey. Kerryon Johnson red going to Rich. Taysom Hill blue going to Rich. Matthew Stafford. Teddy Bridgewater purple going to David. Patrick Mahomes brilliance, and that is going to Kansas City which is Brett, followed by a Josh Allen hype going to Joel. I also didn't know Taysom was 31 years old, which doesn't feel old given my age, but in the grand scheme of the NFL, it sure is. Let's start off this rookie rundown. Devin Asai going to Austin. Lynn Bowden Jr. going to Rich. Christian Fulton going to Rich. Noah Igbenogbe going to Keith. Kyle Duggar going to Austin. Grant Delpit going to Rich. Anthony Jennings going to Austin. James Morgan going to Rich. Followed up by AJ Epineza going to Joel. Marlon Davidson, 5 out of 35, going to Casey. Denzel Mims going to Rich. Josh Kelly of the Chargers going to Dustin. Jake Fromm going to Joel. Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers going to Hokie Fan. Antonio Gandy Golden going to Lauren. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to Brett. J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens, the Disco Emergent, going to Rich. Jerry Jeudy of the Denver Broncos going to Lauren. And Justin Jefferson of the Vikings going to Jonah. And now we will focus on our featured cards of this break. Alrighty, we have the go hard or go homie Patrick Mahomes going to Kansas City going to Brett. We have the base Chase Young RC going to Lauren, followed by Jalen Reagor. That is 16 out of 79 for Greg, and the Jalen Hurts base RC for Greg as well. Not bad at all for him on that auction break. And then our two mags, the James Morgan 1 out of 10 gold auto, and Justin Jefferson black and white. Not a terrible start, not a great start. I mean, I love that Justin Jefferson, love the Chase Young base, and that James Morgan, who knows?
Gold auto, can't complain. Not a great QB, but still.
Can't complain is right. Now we will be moving on to our next break of the evening. That's going to be break number 601. And we have the No Huddle Panini Prism break number 601. We've got quite a few teams to auction off right here. So we will get started. We have 5 teams to auction for this break. Starting with the Texans, biddings at $5, and all increments will need to go up in multiples of 5. Who will do $5 for the Houston Texans? Brett, you've been joining us on Wednesdays for months now. $5 for the Texans.
Brett, you missed a gold auto, James Morgan, and Justin Jefferson, black and white.
Teams are unpaid. Unpaid, Harry.
And a couple of slackers.
We have five teams in this break that are unpaid. And you've been checking, Joe Mama, right? You haven't seen any.
Nope, nothing's come in.
Any going. Well, Harry, I hope you have a safe flight. Remember, anyone can get in on the Texans right now for $5. $5. Take the flyer. You could get a nice Deshaun Watson or Will Fuller card. Those Deshaun Watsons right now could be potentially super undervalued. Also could be super overvalued as well.
And you get free shipping.
And you get free shipping too. Doesn't seem like we have a lot of movement.
Oh,
$5 from Shannon.
go Shannon.
$5 from Shannon. We'll start the countdown on that.
Oh, that would be great, Harry.
The names will be updated once we have the auctioned teams uploaded. All right, Shannon wins the Texans. Shannon, you know what to do. Hit our PayPal with the $5 there. The next team we are auctioning off is the Jaguars. Or the users will be listed under the team names once these auctions are complete. We have the Jaguars for auction now, followed by the Patriots, the Bucs, and the Tennessee Titans. Jaguars, we will start the bidding at $5 for the Jaguars as well. $5 for the Jaguars. And I mean, you get a Laviscus Chenault, DJ Chark right here, and you're in. We have Dale for the Jags for $5. Do we have $10? Do we have $10? Who else am I missing on the Jags, Joe Mama? I'm sure there's some people that I'm forgetting. $10 from Sean. Sean has it for $10. Do I see $15?
All I can think of is the Baby Shark song.
I know, right? $15 from Jonah. 15 from Jonah. Do we have $20? I mean, Brett, you can reserve them. You're just going to have to pay for them.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be a hit.
$20 from Jonah. $20 is now the leading bid. We will start the countdown. During this countdown, if we receive any bids from it, the countdown will restart. $20 for the Jaguars. Can we get $25? $25. Who did?
So it's 15 for Jonah.
And then he put 20.
Yeah, but he took that away. He accidentally sent it, I think.
Got it. Alrighty. We had a little confusion there. So it's $15 is currently, Jonah had the lead with $15. So if we will run another countdown to see if someone wants to get to 20 there. I got confused because I saw Jonah had put two back to back in, but let's run this countdown. Right now the Jaguars, the top bid is at $15. It'll be really curious to see where Fields goes and how he ends how he ends up in terms of the quarterbacks coming out of that draft. Yeah, that would be something else to see Mac Jones go number 3 for sure. But I mean, the dude's a gamer, so 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Jaguars goes to Jonah. Jonah, drop the payment into the PayPal link right there. And then our next one up. Yes, yeah, you don't have to pay. You won't have to pay for shipping. Well, if you had entered a previous break, they'll be combined with yours, with your previous break. New England Patriots is next up for $5. We will start the bidding at $5. Dale, no, on our screen we showed Jonah in first with the $15 and you second there. $5 on the Patriots. $5 for the Patriots. $5 from Sean for the New England Patriots. Can we get $10? We've got the Kyle Duggar rookie, Devin Asai rookie. Kyle Duggar could end up being a big player in the defensive back game when it's all said and done. Could also get a Julian Edelman the last of his cards with his retirement.
Oh yeah, that was too bad. He had a terrible last year, but
yeah, I mean, I feel when he's hurt and dealing with the COVID Cam Newton, it did not go well.
I don't think.
All right, we will start the countdown on the Patriots. Starting the countdown, 30 seconds on the clock. We have $5 as the top bid for the Patriots. 25 seconds left. This will be the final countdown for the Patriots. Looks like Sean takes the Patriots for $5. Our next team that we'll be raffling off this evening due to non-payment is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We will be starting the Bucs at $25. Yes, the select boxes are from eBay breaks as well. We do have a couple teams we'll be raffling off for those as well. So $25 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bidding in increments of $5. Do we have 25? $25 from Josh. Do we have 30? $30 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I feel like Tampa, you have some strong rookies in there. Obviously, the Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, got some great veterans up there as well. Keyshawn Vaughn, yep. 25 for Tampa Bay. Can we get 30? We will start the countdown for Tampa Bay. If we do receive a bid during this countdown, it will restart. 25 with Josh Franklin in the lead right now. 30 from Mr. CEO. 30 from Mr. CEO. Max, yep, that will be next. All our breaks are going to be listed at the bottom of the screen. 20 seconds, Mr. CEO with $30 on them. 15. 10. Do we have 35? Countdown complete. Tampa Bay for $30 to Mr. CEO. And our last auction of this break is going to be the Tennessee Titans, and we will start the bidding for the Titans at $5. $5 from Jack for the Titans. $5 from Jack for the Titans. There's 2 silver prisms and 4 disco prisms in each of those select boxes. We have $5 for the Titans. We will start the countdown right now. $5 to Jack for the Titans.
We got you, Shannon.
Shannon, we've received your payment.
Hope you're feeling better.
Thanks for being with us on the day of your surgery. That's dedication right there. $5 for the Titans to Jack. 10 seconds remaining in the countdown. The countdown is complete. Tennessee Titans, it is for $5 to Jack. Please get your payments in through the link in the chat. You can get your payments in right through there. Once we receive all payments, we will get started on this break. In the meantime, we have to pull the winner for Icebox. Type Icebox in the chat for your entry into our next giveaway. That movie was guessed in a matter of seconds, so I didn't do a great job with the movie clues right there. Icebox in the chat. Awesome. Alrighty, Jan, can we get a countdown?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's a prism. Kevin Barnes, the winner of this giveaway, 2019 Prism. Jalen Smith, Marcus Mariota, Travis Kelce, and Bradley Chubb cracked. We'll sleeve that Chubb up. Awesome, great hit there. We will be right back. Just a moment, please. Alrighty, we are back. Daniel, Zach left the BreakTraders team about 2.5 weeks ago, so you are now on with Saute as the main main breaker this evening. Though, if we get some basketball filled, there may be a surprise. But let's get started here. Break number 601, Prism Hobby No Huddle, 1-box auction. Alrighty, Joe Mama, we had the gold gold on the last one, and then the James Morgan gold James Morgan and the black and white Justin Jefferson. So
Yes.
let's hope we get some even better cards here. Looks like we've got a pink right out of the get-go. Juju Smith-Schuster, Kerryon Johnson, Fred Warner, followed by a pink Robert Woods, and then a Patrick Queen RC. That Robert Woods is going to Hokie Fan with the Rams, and Patrick Queen is going to Hokie Fan as well with the Ravens. Stephon Gilmore, Daniel Jones, Michael Thomas, a Chris Carson Brilliance, followed by a Neville Gallimore of the Cowboys RC. I don't think I've ever seen Neville Gallimore before.
Sounds like a Harry Potter name.
Does sound like a Harry Potter name. But he's part of the thick boy club up there in Dallas with that O-line right there. Max, you can go to BreakTraders.com to see any of the breaks that we have available for this evening. You get 20% off your first purchase with the code NEWBT, and everyone gets 10% off when they purchase 3 spots or more. Laramie Tunsil, Bradley Chubb, Trey Flowers, Disco Zadarius Smith, and an Isaiah Coulter RC. And that Isaiah Coulter going to Shannon with the Texans. Zach decided to leave the BreakTraders family, or BreakTraders crew a couple weeks ago, and now it is with Satay. Marquise Brown, Lane Johnson, Shaquille Barrett. We have a red coming, and it is going to be a red Darius Slayton of the Giants, and then a Colin Johnson RC. That Colin Johnson is going to be going to Jonah, and this Darius Slayton is going to Kyle, and that is 24 out of 50. Colin Johnson, I think that that's someone that we could see have a big year with the addition of Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I think all the Jaguars are obviously going to be in a position to succeed, but he's a huge red zone target. DJ Chark do 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 do. DJ Chark do 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 do. Speaking of Jaguars receivers, then we have Josh Jacobs, Raheem Mossert, Baker Mayfield. That is going to be going to Devil Dog, and the Zach Moss RC. And that's a nice Baker Silver Prism right there. Zach Moss RC.
I think Baker is going to have another good year.
Yeah, I think that if Josh Allen didn't have such a truly amazing year, Baker would have got a lot more love. He took a huge step forward as well.
Yeah.
Carlos Dunlap, Mitchell Trubisky, Trey Boston, Darrington Evans, Disco RC, followed by a CeeDee Lamb RC. Darrington Evans going to Jack, and the CeeDee Lamb going to, of the Cowboys, going to Danny. I'm a huge Stephon Diggs fan. I'm a huge Bills fan, season ticket holder. I think it popped up the other day for me. This is my 9th year owning tickets. Huge Diggs fan. I think he wasn't responsible for Allen's rise, but he helped it immensely. Preston Williams, looks like we have a blue. Tyrod Taylor, Shaquille Griffin, followed by a blue Robert Woods. So we got the blue and pink Robert Woods in this box, and then Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks.
I miss Robert Woods. I think he...
I know. I loved him. Especially he was just like a phenomenal blocking receiver too. And as a former lineman, like really appreciate that. Yeah, Adam, I can only imagine what someone like Stephon Diggs could have done to playing in high school. Like just against that level of competition. CJ Mosley, Derrick Henry, Rob Gronkowski, followed by a Disco Emergent Henry Ruggs III. That is going to Felix with the Raiders, and a Xavier McKinney RC for the Giants. Not a lot out of this pack so far. Definitely need it to spice up a little bit going forward here.
Still got the black and white. Maybe we'll hit another gold.
Peyton Manning, Sterling Shepard, the Fireworks Darius Leonard, followed by our black and white Cole Kmet RC. There we go. That is going to Jordan with the Bears. We will get that magged up, followed by the Joe Burrow Space RC.
There we go, Joey B.
You know, just when we said we needed to get it hyped or get things hyped up here, we did. And that Joe Burrow is going to Steve.
What is it? Ask and you shall receive.
Yes. Ask and you shall receive is right. Alrighty. Now we're halfway through. Andre Johnson, Von Miller. Looks like we have a purple here, and that is going to be Stephon Diggs. As Adam said, the human highlight reel. That is followed up by another Darrington Evans RC. That Diggs, 17 out of 35, and going to Dale with the Bills, and Darrington Evans of the Titans going to Jack. Jack, got to say that's a pretty solid buy-in for you right there. You had the emergent Darrington Evans, and then followed with the base.
Yeah, Brett, what do you want to see?
Mark Ingram, Fletcher Cox, Shaq Thompson, a Fireworks Derrick Henry, followed up by a Jake Luton RC. Jake Luton, he looked good for like 2 games, I think it was last season. I was like, wow, are the Jaguars going to catch lightning in a bottle? And then that faded out fast.
It did not last long.
Didn't last long is right.
He'll be a good backup to whoever they draft, though.
Keelan Cole, Darren Waller, Go Hard or Go Home Odell Beckham, followed by a lockdown Patrick Peterson, and a Gabriel Davis RC. Can't complain with that Gabe Davis right there. I think he's going to have, well, I hope he has a nice long career with the Bills. I love what I saw out of him his first season, and that's going to Dale.
He likes catching the deep ball.
Yeah, and he's just another gamer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Chad Ocho Cinco. Looks like we have a red. David Montgomery. Brian Bosworth. There's a blast from the past that you don't hear often. Followed up by a Mark Ingram, the second red, and a Josh Uchi Awa Dada RC.
Close.
Alrighty, 5 packs to go. Let's see if we can speed this up. It is the Magic Ryan Fitzmagic, followed by Melvin Ingram III, who I thought is still out there available. Ronald Jones II, Derrick Henry, and Chase Claypool RC. That's a nice Chase Claypool right there. That's going to be going to Ryan with the Steelers. Chase really jumped onto the scene in a big way this year. I mean,
He did.
I expected. I've been watching him for years in Notre Dame, but
Oh, is he from Notre Dame?
Yep.
I realized that. Yeah, he's gonna be a monster as long as Ben can stay healthy.
right? Minka Fitzpatrick, Jonnu Smith, the Kyler Murray fireworks, followed by a Josh Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt. 602 is next, Chris, and 603 is after that. And then a Laviscus Chanel RC to finish off that pack. You can always find the schedule of breaks right at the bottom of the screen. Right underneath my face, you're going to see what's currently being broken, and then after that is the list of the next breaks. I'm running a little bit behind the times that are listed there, and that's because we've had quite a few auctions due to some unpaid eBays. Gardner Minshew, Golden Tate, Kirk Cousins. We have a blue. That's going to be DeMarcus Lawrence, followed up by T. Higgins RC. Not a bad break for the Bengals and Steve right there. That T. Higgins Joe Burrow connection could really be something going forward.
It's gonna be great watching the Bengals this year. I think they had a slow start last year.
Yep. 2 packs left. We have CJ Uzoma. Screwed that up. Tyreek Hill asked for a Chief received. Cooper Kupp, Nick Bosa unstoppable, and a Yatir Gross Matos RC. And that Yatir Gross Matos is going to Nick with the Panthers. I feel like we see a lot of him.
Yeah, we've had a lot of Gross Matos. I can't do the R curling, can you? Gross.
Ask and you shall receive, Jack. Last pack. Here we go. Josh Norman, Dwayne Haskins, Dante Fowler Jr. Let's hope we get a little bit better with the auto. And it is a Raider, and it is going to be Brian Edwards. There we go. That's a good, nice hit for this pack right there. I argue the top Raiders rookie receiver. Some people would tend to disagree with that. Followed by an Eno Benjamin RC. That Raiders going to Alexander. And Eno Benjamin with the Cardinals going to Eric.
Yeah, that's a nice sig.
Alrighty, let's run down some of these hits. DeMarcus Lawrence, 77 out of 79. Kyler Murray fireworks. The Mark Ingram, 10 out of 50. Stephon Diggs purple, 17 out of 35. Robert Woods blue, 52 out of 79. Baker Mayfield silver. The Darius Slayton red, that's 24 out of 50. And the Robert Woods pink, 10 out of 15. And those Robert Woods going to Hokie Fan 1. That's funny that we got two of the numbers with Robert. Let's get this rookie rundown. We have Eno Benjamin, Yatir Gross Matos going to Nick, Josh Uchi going to Sean, Jake Lutton going to Jonah, Xavier McKinney of the Giants going to Kyle, Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks going to Kyle as well, Colin Johnson of the Jags going to Jonah, Isaiah Coulter of the Texans going to Shannon, and Neville Gallimore of the Cowboys going to Danny. Following those rookies, we have T. Higgins of the Bengals going to Steve, Laviscus Chenault of the Jags going to Jonah, Chase Claypool of the Steelers going to Ryan, Gabe Davis of the Bills going to Dale, Darrington Evans of the Titans going to Jack, a Disco Emergent Henry Ruggs the third going to Felix, CeeDee Lamb with the Cowboys going to going to Danny. Darrington Evan of the Titans going to Jack. Zach Moss going to Dale. And Patrick Queen going to Hokie Fan 1. Next up, we have our hits of this pack, our featured cards. The Joe Burrow RC that is going to Steve with the Bengals, followed by our 2 mags. That's Cole Kmet and Brian Edwards. Cole Kmet going to Danny, and Brian Edwards of the Raiders going to Felix.
Very nice.
Very nice is right. Next up, it is going to be the Select Hobby Hybrid H2 break number. Is anyone else having problems with the stream? I see Brett's let us know that the